I wish I was in the children choir. At least I would dress as smart as these people I'm seeing. Each of this choir is expected to present 2 songs. The set piece being "The Storm is Passing Over" by Charles Albert Tindley, rearranged by Barbara Baker. Then their own choice of music. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you this morning to this edition of another competitive program that will prove to you that Africa has untapped resources. We start with the children choir. There are 2 contestants in this category. The Kingdom Children Choir from Asaba and the Youngster Singers. On the table of our adjudicators, we have our maestros. I introduce to you Maestro Juris Masafiri from DR Congo. Seated next to him is Dr. Chuma Chikuka from Nigeria. And the chairperson among them, Esther Buyeka from Kenya. Also, Professor Adebowale Oluranti Adeogun from Nigeria. These people will be adjudicating this section. Thank you. If you want to clap, you can. It is not only in government arm that we have GCFR. Even in the choral group, we have the Grand Commander. And this is an example of one. If you want to clap, you can clap. Applaud is say. All choirs competing in the female category should be getting ready. That was a wonderful performance. We can applaud to that, please. That was the children category. The Kingdom Children Choir and the York Star Singers performing The Storm is Over, and also their choice music. I believe we are thrilled by that performance, not just because it's for the competition, but the choice of music also. It's extremely wonderful, and the children have done justice to that. If you believe in that, give them a round of applause. The adjudicators actually have one or two things to say about the performance, and I'll hand over to them any moment from now to do a form of oration about the performance before we move to the next category.
Your Eminence, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a wonderful audience, listening to what we have really seen here. I have seen what is going on in this category, likened to the very seriousness attached to primary health institution, where emphasis is always laid. Primary health. If we miss it, if we get it wrong there, then the society may not live tomorrow. We may not have a good society eventually. Now, this is our primary health area. I'm likening it. Because if we don't catch them young here, then the future will be very bleak. I commend the two choirs. I highly commend them. And I think we may want to have more attention given to them in the subsequent edition, and make more campaign for more entries into this category, because here is where the journey starts. I don't want to believe that the adult category has anything to give us more than what we are looking for here. Now, both of them, like I have earlier said, gave a good account of what we are here for. And it has made our job here very easy. However, on behalf of my colleagues here, we put our heads together immediately to agree, because exactly what I saw synchronized with all their own observations. So we are not on our own separately. What I saw is exactly what all others saw. And we now agreed that, two very, very, very strong fellows that come out. One must be the winner at the end. But we say that one is better. We cannot say no. We can't say that one is so better. They are all wonderful, not even better. But having said that, we would like to draw attention of trainers, those who are manning the preparations for them, to be more careful, especially where we know that this is Africa and the music is purely African. And when we talk about Africa, we don't part with our resources of musical making. Our instrument is key whenever it has to do with African song. When we are interpreting the Western, it is to help us build up our own Africa too. But we can never compromise our own standard that is rooted in our culture. And that is where we'll advise critically those who are building them up. Because if you don't treat them the way they will go, then tomorrow they may think this is how it goes. African instrument is something we cannot joke with. So we'll advise in the next edition, emphasis must be given seriously to that. Their tones are very wonderful. However, somewhere along the line, there's one thing the Igbo say: when a child talks, you know his age. Somewhere along the line, we observed some slippery situations, fluctuations in tone, but then that is left for the trainers to be more careful, because these children are potentials. They are very, very wonderful potentials, and the tomorrow is seriously being seen as very promising for them. And we will not like them to create a bleak situation for them. They must be very, very careful. On behalf of my colleagues, we are glad to say that we are done. Thank you very much.